People think being a footballer is all luxury. It's not. It's actually quite boring. Wake up, train, go home, wake up, train, go home. Can get quite lonely at times, and just felt God calling me. I've been here with my fiancée.
Yes, of course.
It's lovely, but it's quite rare to get a Sunday off.
Yes.
My name's Ben Gannon-Doak and I play for AFC Bournemouth.
See the thing you're wearing around your neck, does that mean anything?
It's the Archangel St Michael, the Archangel of protection basically. It just keeps all evil away from you. I was brought up a Catholic, got baptised and got my communion and stuff like that. But as I grew up, just kind of strayed away from it. Being away from home, when I first moved, that was tough. I was only 16 when I left. It was quite daunting, leaving home, going to a club like Liverpool. It's a good way to learn discipline and all that stuff.
Bournemouth have signed Liverpool winger Ben Doak for £20 million, with a further £5 million in add-ons. The 19-year-old has signed a 5-year contract.
This is brand new, they only got this just before the end of last season. It's brilliant. Well, I've only been in like half of the building and I've been here since August. You just come in, you get your breakfast, get a dressing room, you can chill out in there, or you can go in and get treatment, or you can go in the gym. You'll not find any better in the country, to be honest. Signed in August, last couple of weeks of the window. Just seen it as a really good opportunity to go and get some more games in the Premier League. Obviously it's no went to plan how I thought it was going to go. I've had 3 operations in 3 years. Tore my meniscus and then done my quad. No, I just done a grade 3C on my hamstring. So it's just like where the guy cut open. I've actually got the pictures on my phone there. Disgusting. We were 1-0 up against Denmark in the World Cup qualifiers. Remember Dorgu get the ball? He just shifted out his feet and I've stretched out to block the cross and just went there and then. My hamstring was in a lot of bother. One of the biggest games in Scotland's history, so that was devastating. Obviously celebrated with the lads that night, but then straight back to Bournemouth, and it's not my first rodeo, so I kind of knew what to expect. I went under the knife the next morning, and then that was that, just start of rehab again. A million things are going through your mind. It's, why is this happening? Like when you're not playing, and obviously the attention's not on you because you're not on the pitch, you're always wondering, oh, has the gaffer forgotten about me? Or it's kind of a fear of getting forgotten about. When I done my knee as a 17-year-old boy, it was just a lot of anger, just like is this ever going to end? Am I ever going to get back playing again? When I came to God, I started to feel a bit better and started to feel stronger and started coping better with things. He's never going to abandon you. So it was a good way to look at things positively and know that something positive is going to come out. There's a lot of stuff in everyday life that can pull you away from God. Especially the higher the levels you go up and the more money you start to earn, trying to be flash and all that stuff. It's very easy for it to go to your head, and I think God just keeps you grounded, keeps you humble. I heavily rely on God to not fall into doing the wrong things.
I'm Father Peter, I'm the parish priest and the moderator of the community here. It's good that he speaks openly. He doesn't do that when he comes to Mass on Sundays. He keeps fairly low profile, and we respect that. So most people, unless they recognised him from the pitch, wouldn't really know who he was. There's been a real growth of people coming back to the faith, especially young people. They value something that's got moral boundaries, that knows what's right and wrong, and they want to live up to standards rather than whittle down everything to the lowest common denominator. A candle is a sign of sacrifice. It gives up its life in order to give light and joy to people. So it's like the sacrifice of Christ on the cross. He's giving up his life for others. But also it's a sign of our continuous prayer, and it's an encouragement for other people to pray as well.
Actually, I didn't know that before I came here, so I've only started kind of going to church in the last year. When I first started, I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to practice. I didn't know how to read the Bible. I just started off by just praying. Didn't really know what else to do. My gran got me my own Bible, and then I started reading that, and if I ever seen something I didn't understand, I'd just look up what it meant and write it down in a way that I better understood. Well, my favourite one at the minute is Exodus 14:14, and basically just says, the Lord will fight for you, God's got a plan for you, and if you follow him and you love him, that plan's for good. I'd love to play football for as long as I possibly can, but if it ever feels like everything in my path stopping me, then maybe that's just the plan for me. As I've grown into my faith, it's got a lot easier because I know what's important now. Football's not the be-all and end-all. It's a great dressing room. The lads are brilliant, but our dressing room can be quite chaotic at times. You need to have a bit of thick skin, I think. God just brings you calmness. Yeah, I'm praying before games. I'll read the Bible. Well, if you're wondering, I'm not praying for a hat-trick or anything. That is no the important thing. It's got a lot easier to cope with setbacks and stuff like that, because setbacks aren't really setbacks anymore. It's just part of the plan. It's plagued me, but it's made me who I am. We get to play football for a living, that's what everyone wants to do. It's brilliant. The pros definitely outweigh the cons. And I think footballers who are religious are starting to see that we've been blessed with a platform to do the right things, to be good role models. You're seeing more and more footballers be more open about their faith. I believe that it puts us where we are for a reason. It's the most important thing to me in my life, to be honest. It's something that's never ever going to go away, no matter what's happening, if football's going well or football's going bad. I'm really excited about what's to come, and hopefully I can start playing a bit more football. I need to go and work my socks off, then everything else will fall into its place. It's made my mind stronger, and I just feel like that's part of God's plan to prepare me for something. What that is, I don't know what, but I can always take encouragement from knowing that.